the Narrative podcast has officially returned to your ears, and we couldn't wait for a more spectacular moment to break our silence. On 30th May 2026, all roads in Kasama led to the Urban Hotel, the prestigious Urban Hotel, for the Chitenge 2026 fashion show. The air was buzzing, the star was unmatched, and history was made at the Chitenge 2026 vintage fashion show. It wasn't just a fashion show, it was a profound, spectacular cultural statement. It was buzzing, like I said. It was so interesting. And today we are sitting down with the brilliant minds who are orchestrated with awe, and they are the ones behind the vision and the growth of Tasha SB Tailoring. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Yes, it's good to be here.
Great to have you. Maybe begin with, let people get to know who are these people that are behind Tasha SB Tailoring and Design. Maybe you can introduce yourselves properly so that people can get to know you.
I think ladies first.
You always say that. I knew. Good evening, viewers. My name is Natasha Chola Kaninga Banda. I am the CEO for Tasha SB Tailoring and Design.
Interesting.
Sure. Yeah, so my name is Simon Banda, popularly known as SB, and I'm the MD for Tasha SB Tailoring and Design, as well as the CEO for the Chitenge Fashion Show. These are two different brands. Yeah.
Interesting. That's great. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a very good conversation and great. Knowing the fashion show was something great, and I'm sure we have a lot that are going to learn from the owners of Tasha SB Tailoring and Design. Us as the Narrative podcast, we were there right in the middle of whatever was happening, capturing the moments, and yeah, the magic, the energy is still, the energy was so great at the Urban Hotel. And having you come to the podcast and sit with us to actually talk about quite a number of things. For anyone listening to you right now, anyone who's new to your world, how would you define the DNA and soul of Tasha SB Tailoring and Design?
Okay. You're waiting for me to start.
Exactly.
Okay, so Tasha SB Tailoring and Design started in 2021, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it wasn't called Tasha SB Tailoring and Design. It was called Tasha's Tailoring and Design. Yeah, there wasn't a SB in between.
When was that?
That was 2021.
Okay, interesting.
It was born like that whilst we were sowing under the tree, mango tree. Panse but we decided to come up with a page with a name.
Okay.
By that time, it was just Tasha's Tailoring and Design. Yeah, so meaning Tasha's Tailoring and Design was basically just about her, because she was the one who was more like a chief. I used to call her a chief tailor.
Okay.
Yeah, she was used to chef gamba. Kuputurafiria, especially my case side they can tell a story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's basically where we're coming from. That was just 2021, so we are not very much old in the industry.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you can.
That's great. What words do you have to define Tasha SB and Tailoring?
Just like he said, Tasha SB Tailoring and Design was born in 2021, and by that time we were dataless, I can say. All we knew was adjustments, alterations. We never had ideas that to come this far. Like we even host a show. No. All that was there was just alterations. Yeah, and it was born.
Okay.
Mm.
That's interesting. But let's go back to 2021, like you've said. How would you define what made you to begin the brand? or what inspired you? Let me say, ask so. What inspired you to officially now run from whatever you were just doing? You were doing it at home, just doing small works. But what inspired you to start something like a brand?
Okay, so I'll begin first. We're back. What made us start sewing was I wasn't doing anything at the moment. I was just a housewife at home, and then I wanted to do something to be supportive as a supportive wife, and that's how the threading thing was born. Not knowing that he also had interest, like he has interest from way back, like he has been planning on doing that like way back, but for me it was just born like that. Yes. And then what inspired us to like move away from the small things it was to what it is now is what I think it all was birthed in him. I don't know if he was having visions. I don't know if he was dreaming, but he kept on bringing ideas and ideas every day. He kept on saying, "I think we should change from this to this." I think now, I remember the day he said, "I think we should move away from home and go in town." I was like, "Are you serious?" You see, so it was all his ideas. I was just being instructed. I think apart to Africa, you're going to do this. Yeah, so I think he can say much.
I'm just remembering something. I'm just remembering from you. You know, one thing when she said in 2021, actually to make mention, so my in-law, she believed so much in me. And she believes so much in me.
Interesting.
And she's the one that gave us a machine.
Is it when
So-
you learned of that?
I know.
So when she went to visit, and she had kosa, had posa fee. You know what? Like she wasn't doing anything. Equally, me, what I was doing wasn't. No, we were not managing anyway. So we wanted something to start picking, just like that. So now when she went to Mpulungu, her mom, she's a tailor. Yeah. So baba fundako. So baba paid the machine. She was feeling lazy to carry it. So I was very upset. I was like, you I'll pay a machine and then you don't want to come with the machine. So please bring it here. That's how she carried and brought it. Now, what was happening was, catch off my pongosh, Babi kamunganda pakonefi, barebi pofibeka. And me, I didn't know how to handle the machine. I was very good in terms of designing, and she was good at sewing. So now she didn't want to teach me how to sew. And why can't I have a parapin? Hey, so I was taking advantage when she goes to the market. Basasanga na work market nimfunya pants. Na banja mikaba my students, I didn't know how to put kabobi. So ndefo attend kwa child about this bombeko, and then I didn't know how to do it. I'm calling a phone is inside. So I was like, I didn't need to learn how to do this. So from that time she started teaching me how to handle the machine. Yeah, that's how we are here now. So I would say she's in terms of a machine, she taught me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Tasha.
Yes.
What have you learned from
Him.
what he said? Yes. Knowing when everything started, you didn't know his vision that he had.
Yeah. Okay, people confuse the two of us. People think like Shani, people say, Tasha also on the machine. Mr. Banda is always everywhere. And what? I have learned a lot from him. Yes, I taught him how to sew, but I've learned designing. I've also learned management. He has taught me how. I'm a loud person, but I'm not a public speaker. I may shock you like that. So he has taught me how to speak to people. He has taught me marketing. He has really taught me marketing. He has also taught me time management. Have learned a lot from him. I've learned a lot. Maybe me, it's just the machine. I've taught him how to handle the machine, but basically everything about the business and the likes, I've learned from him, and I'm still learning.
That's great. Great to know. Interesting. Going back to the night at Urban Hotel, it was undoubtedly one of your largest shows that you've hosted. And knowing well that it wasn't your first, can you take us back to your very first show that you ever hosted? And then how has it shaped to the kind of beings that you are now, knowing where you came from and where you've reached now?
Okay. So my first show was in 2023. I remember that was somewhere January, February. I had more like just a vision because I love fashion. So I used to watch much of the fashion shows, but I wasn't even understanding them. So when I told her to say, you know what, we can host a fashion show. Now you can imagine Mambia for business 2021.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we had the fashion show when we were not even experienced designers, I would say, or tailors.
Oh, yeah.
So I said, let's have a fashion show. She really doubted it. She said, if you take Fibombe kuno. So I sat quiet. I said, I like Tasha hapa. I went on to start organizing without telling her. Ninja afikana kwa munungwe kulia ninja abalondolera basimfukwe venue n'abalondolera and everything, and just basama pa Facebook nimbikana date poster fashion show, and she said, so in a fashion show
What
muka
date was
station
September.
September.
Mm-hmm.
But when was that? I can't remember the date, but
Okay.
it was in September.
Okay.
We had our fashion show. So that's how she started buying into the vision. Actually, we wanted to have a fashion show right at home. Like, tosendo tuba iche tufuike, balapena abantu bese batambe until we changed. So no. This is not making sense. We get into town and make it big. So that's how we made that risk to start selling. It was the first of its kind in Kasama. So buying it people, it was quite a challenge. But we put a number. It wasn't a big number, but prominent people came through.
Interesting.
And the late mayor, Mayor so rest in peace, our worship Triza Kolala officiated with senior chief Mwamba, officiated the first ever fashion show.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it was something that we were making without even much of understanding, but it worked.
Okay. What your next show after the first show that he's just told us about? How was it? Moving on from your first show to your second show to third. How many shows have you hosted? Can you run through the shows that you've hosted and leading to the one that you just had at the Urban Hotel?
Okay, so after our first show, which was at Mlungwe, then in 2024, we came back again with another show at Snap.
What was the theme for the first show that you had?
It was just the Wear fashion show, the Wear Chitenge fashion show.
Interesting.
Yes. So in that show, we had categories. What we did, we categorized it. So we had categories. We had office wear. We also had dinner. You say nightgown. We had sport and the like. But we were making outfits using Chitenge materials. Yes. Then our second show was at Sinam Lodge. What was the film?
Star with Heart.
Yeah, Star with Heart.
Interesting.
So in that one, we were styling what your heart is telling you. What your heart says, I think you can do this with the fabric. That's what we were doing. Yeah. And then from that, people of Mpulungu requested that we should have a show in Mpulungu. So in 2024, we had two shows. Is it 2024?
Yes.
Yes. We had two shows in Kasama and in Mpulungu. And the Mpulungu one was so hard to organize because we were here in Kasama and then we were organizing in Mpulungu. And we are preaching fashion to the people who don't understand fashion. So it was so hard to organize. But one surprising thing, the turnout at the day of fashion was massive.
Interesting.
The way people were flocking, the way people came in. And then it's like now someone went in town and said, there is something happening here. I'm telling you, people were everywhere. And they were like, start again. You can't stop now. You start again. You said, no, people, we are done. We are going back to Kasama. Yes. And then in 2025, he had another one.
Actually, before 2024, we had an invite to Copper Belt.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
That's the Copper Safari.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we met also Ari Montana, who you have been seeing more like our model ambassador from Copper Belt. We met when that was our first invite to by Sarafina invited us to, that was Copper Safari.
Exactly.
Yeah, we featured and we went with our two models and showcased from there.
Just
And the same year, we also had an invite by Bongani, the CEO for Lusaka Fashion Weekend, and we featured to Lusaka Fashion Week in the same year. Yeah, so 2024 had a lot of shows. Imagine 4 shows in 1 year. Yeah.
that's really great learning that from you, and uh, I must say for sure you're doing great works.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Learning from what you've said from 2021 up to date, it's I'm sure it's really been a great journey, and yeah, nothing short of a success. You guys are doing really great. Now moving a show from the venues that you had previously to a venue like the Urban Hotel, and obviously aiming for the best yet to I'm sure you've explained it was one of the largest shows that you've hosted in Tasam, and knowing that hosting such an event at the Urban Hotel comes with quite big stakes, quite a lot of things that come in and all that. Can you tell us some of the biggest challenges that you had behind the scenes leading to the show of the 2026 Rewatch Chitenge Fashion Show? What are some of the biggest challenges that you faced behind the scenes leading to the fashion?
I like that question. So, the challenges, it was one of the big, for me, I'm saying it's one of the biggest shows so far in 2026.
Just
And if there will be nominations, it will still be standing as one of the biggest. That's what I was telling even your maps when we met to say, this, you're having a show today, and I'm also having a show. And I know also my show will be competing on the same day. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that we had to raise the bar from where we were 2025 to 2026. So we had a very big vision of how we wanted the show to come. So
yeah, true.
the budget was quite high. A lot was involving. Yeah. So if you even look at the people that came from Copperbelt, came from Lusaka, we had people. It was more like a national program. It's a national event because it wasn't just a local program. So the challenge we faced was on sponsorship. Because when you're starting an event, you work in this office, they'll promise you, and things will be going so smooth and okay, making follow-ups, doing this, and then now at the day prior to the event, we had to experience a setback that others would even pick cause, others would, the baruba fear. And then you start panicking now because you had so much hope. And so now you go to a training board. We're talking about maybe 2 days before the event. So they take you back now to your family savings, the money that your children should use for school, and then something to use to go to Dubai with my wife for vacation. Back nakaproti wayashtisha because of pressure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, so that's the biggest challenge that we experienced. That was very big. She can tell that almost 3 days I never had a proper meal because I was mentally disturbed. How do I meet up the bills where people that promised are nowhere to be seen? Yeah, so I think, but by God's grace, everything worked. God made a way, and here we're talking about that it was a success.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's great. What are some of the biggest challenges that maybe you might have faced leading to the show at the Urban?
The challenges that I personally faced was meeting time. I had a lot of orders to deliver. I had brides who are using wedding dresses this Saturday. Some are using their dresses next week. And then I also had outfits for the models. I had about 10 to 11 female models, and I need to crop them. So it was a challenge on how to manage. Like you manage the models, and you also manage the clients. You just because you're having a show, you're not supposed to disappoint your clients. No, you're supposed to meet the class demand. So I'm telling you, that was a greatest challenge. But
Real pressure.
it was real pressure, I'm telling you. But we managed.
Oh yeah.
We
That's-
managed.
That's very interesting. I'm pretty sure the behind the scenes is quite big. Can I learn when did you start planning and just uh trying to put up ideas together? When did you start planning for the 2026 Chitenge fashion show?
Before 2026. So usually we lay down the plan in December. 1st January we launched and we started and advertising. We started advertising from 1st of January until 2026. Here we are. So for us, we give ourselves a period of 6 months to 1 year to organize an event.
Oh yeah.
Because it's not very easy to organize an event, especially here northern part of Zambia. It's not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Can you add some challenges that you faced that are not going to be the biggest, but there are quite a number of things that disturbed your planning or that disturbed uh, you leading to the show? Anything that came as a challenge that you would maybe, would love other people to hear and learn from, so that even as they prepare other shows, maybe apart from your Chitenge, even other shows that they can want to prepare, what are some of the challenges that you faced and still overcame such challenges? Because the 2026, it was a success indeed. It was success. Run us through some of the challenges that you faced.
Let me say one thing. I think the greatest challenge that almost gave him a heart attack. I think the VIP tickets were low priced.
Oh yeah.
Yes. We were supposed to have at least a VIP ticket was supposed to be 450 to 500, not 350.
Okay.
It was low priced to the point that as we expect, Kasama, tabasta kutuma show, tabasta attend to my show. And then it coming with dinner, we needed people to buy tickets at least a week before the show.
Oh, yeah.
So that we can also organize for the dinner. Now people were buying tickets on the door.
Oh yeah.
People are buying tickets on the door. We can't make an order, Kudia. You get the point.
Yeah.
We can't make an order to say, no, you can add another plate. No. But people are buying on the door. So I think in the coming years, people of Kasam should also help us, like they buy tickets area before, so that we can also organize other things. I think that challenge almost gave him a heart attack. Kuyasangati, kulia kudina, abashitira ma tickets, nabafula, ukuchira, ama plates ya, the ones that were supposed to be saved. So we also had to order an emergency again. You get that point. So it was so hard on us on that one, isn't it?
Yeah. Another challenge I would say is event planners for Kasama. You know, when you're having an event, people should be also looking at what other events are in this. I think going forward as event planners in Kasama, we should have a group and meetings where, like the way it is in Osaka, where people come and meet. Which event is in October? So that we can give space to this event and give it full support.
Oh, yeah.
But here in Kasama, what happens? They even know from 1st January we are poster 30th May of a fashion show. Parapene, 30th May,
Yoma.
big up program. Naimbi. And then Kasama is small.
Yeah.
So you'd find that we are chasing the same people. So how would you expect the turnout to be? I even thank God the turnout was very good. I don't know what happened, but I believe it can only be God. Yeah, so if we can give ourselves chances and support one event, there will be success. Yeah, taturafika pale hapa kwa we can have show here, there. It is too small. So omuneno ngana kwata show na ngana kwata concert. Pale bula wino obushikuna muna mkwata concert. Concert, support that concert and allow yourself to come at a better day. So that's one challenge that I've observed. So going forward, I think this is something that we should be looking forward. Who is having a show? So that we give them space to sell their tickets.
Interesting. Yeah. Such a great words coming from Simon. Encouraging creatives, event planners, different even media personalities, different people. Let's be coming together. In Northern Province, we're trying to create our town. So there's literally nothing to compete for. So for us to put ourselves on the map, we need to support one another. We need to keep in touch with each other and support each other. Biggest support each other so that we can keep going forward, even achieve great things in Kasam. Learning from your challenges that you had, what kept the two of you pushing forward up to the show that you had?
I think we married ourselves with one thing that one, we are one people. Okay, first in the Parwandi.
Oh yeah.
If I start a thing, she knows I can't sleep without finishing. Ingena ngakakula phone nayo naika. Teti ndale pakenkakule, even if I don't know how to work around that until chake. Yeah, 05 inch ni mfumo kwa mfuara wakwanya. So I'm one kind of a person when I focus on certain things, I have to make it happen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So God brought us together. I think we have different strength. Kulako, I know my weakness could be a strength. So the working of together. I know other people say, who's the terror there? Or who's the what? They confuse us to say, no, Simon doesn't do anything. It's only the wife who's
On the machine.
who's working. Others would say, our wife doesn't, the wife doesn't do anything. It's Simon just organizing alone. But they don't know that we have got different strength. I've got my strength. I'm also on the machine, like I do male stuff, but I'm much into organization. That's my strength. Yeah, that is my strength. And then she's also, her strength is on the machine. She can stay all day on the machine. Me, I can't stay all day on the machine, no matter what.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure. So I feel that's what made us have it this success, because we were complimenting each other. Even if we feel tired, we'd say, let's do this. Yeah.
That's quite interesting and I think encouraging to even other people out there, other couples out there, any people who are in relationships, time to support each other. We have different strengths, like he has said. So we need to look out for the strengths so that we can, the two of you can make something big. You come up with something big indeed. Can you now try to walk us through now the final seconds before the show started? The house goes down, the crowd goes silent, and the very first model now steps out. What physically and emotionally were any effect that you had physically and emotionally in your mindset that time, the final second, seeing a first model step out, what was running through your minds, the both of you?
Wow. When you see the first model where we do fittings, they do come for the rehearsals, they do fittings and the like. But when you see the first model walk the runway, personally, I have mixed feelings. I'm happy. Again, I feel like crying at the same time. I feel emotional at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
But it feels great, especially if the model who's wearing that outfit owns it. If that model owns the outfit and showcases to the massive, I'm telling you, it feels great. And people were like, you did that? And yes, we did that.
Oh yeah.
It feels so great. It makes you forget about the pressures. It makes you forget about the sponsors who have not sponsored. It just brings joy and peace at the same time. Yeah.
That's great. Simon, what was running through your mind?
Will these models sell the event?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
For
they
me-
sell the event.
For me,
Exactly.
yes. For me, what I see is we're not just doing this for Tasha SP, but we're also doing this for our community, society, Northern Province, which has nothing much to talk about. Kuna mfuka fatio kulali baba roshana, yo chapter shani, yo bari papari tu kwacha, and all those are the stories that they will talk about Northern Province. So now, what can we do? What impact can we do? Especially us who are called tailors and designers. People feel it's a less career. It's a career for people who have not gone to school. But tailor, what baba surwa. baali babasuula wakati ninchitwala kuya mu tailoring. So it's something that we want to also encourage to do more, so that even those tailors designers can say, okay, this is not just a job, but this is a career, it's a lifestyle, serious business. That's why I take this as very serious. So for me, when I see a model work, the thing that comes in my head is, will Lusaka appreciate this? Will Livingstone appreciate this?
Interesting.
Will Copperbelt come and say,
Because them they've been doing.
yes. So will they go and say, we loved that? So when I saw Mr. Zambia posting sharing the page and saying, Kasaman post on his page appreciating the models and everything, I was like, this is what we want. If big people like Mr. Zambia, David Majaya, would appreciate the work coming from Kasama, then we know, okay, the impact is slowly cultivating.
Interesting.
Yes.
That's great. We talked to your audience right after the show.
Okay.
While they were trying to walk out of the urban hotel. We had conversations with different people that were at the fashion show, and the reactions they gave was so electric. I would say so electric, and the energy was so great. Did the reality of the night and the reality of the night that we had at the Urban Hotel, we're talking about the 2026 Reward Chitenge Fashion Show. So, did the reality of the night match the vision that you had, or the vision that you already held while you were planning the 2026 Reward Chitenge Fashion Show? Did they understand the assignment?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Few, okay, not few, a lot of the audience understood the assignment, especially it being filmed vintage. I saw most all the audience, all the crowd, they were in vintage, and it was so great seeing them going back to the roots. Isn't it?
Yeah. I think it was good to see them putting on all these, and that's what we want. If the film comes up, let's come in the film so that we feel part of the event.
Why rewear in vintage?
The where is coming from the idea where young people do not appreciate anything that you're dressing. Anything to do with Chitenge people, this is old fashion. Fiaba kote, this is what the Gen Z say.
Oh, yeah.
So now we thought of rewearing in a modern way. If you look at the designs that are here, they are the same designs that they wear when they buy Paibe in America, in South Africa, but we modernize them in Chitenge, and the few now go to wear the baggy. Yeah, so we are rewearing the Chitenge in a modern way.
Interesting. Then vintage, why did you choose vintage?
Vintage. We looked at the outfits our forefathers were wearing that time.
Oh, yeah.
And then we also looked at the Gen Z style that they are wearing this time around. So we wanted to show them to say, even way back, there was swag. Even way back, people were slaying. So the trending generation, we wanted to teach it the old generation. And they appreciate it. They did appreciate it and say, oh, you guys were looking nice. And said, oh, we told you. Yeah.
That's great. Amongst these outfits that are here, which one did Simon make?
Simon made all of them.
Oh,
the MD made all of these.
Okay.
It's only this that I made.
Interesting.
Yeah, so like he said, Simon makes all the male outfits.
Okay.
And I make all the female outfits.
That's good.
Yes. At times I was even learning on how to make male outfits, but Appa, you can even testify. I'm only focused on the female outfits, and he's only focused on the male outfits.
But you do make male outfits too.
Yes.
So when he's not there, you'll be able to fill his space.
When he's not there, I'll be able to fill his space. But if he's not there and he'll be available for it, I'll just put it and say, okay, you come and work on it when you have free time, because he's ever busy. Yes.
That's interesting. Simon, any inspiration behind these outfits that you can see here?
I don't have inspirations. I think I just do what I feel like doing.
Great.
Yeah, that's why if you look at the models, outfits, you can tell the male models, you can
Wait.
tell the different type of stories that what's happening here. So it's just one way I just want to challenge myself, because I don't believe in copy and paste. I believe in, because I believe God has given you something that I may not have. So it's the situation of proving what has what has God blessed me with, and try to imagine it and then bring it on reality. Yeah, so I don't much go with inspirations for me. Yeah, like Onamonechi or Rombana Chitafilia. I think even I tell her to say, me, I don't do copy and paste. Yeah, so if you bring a design, I'll come and divert your design and tell you to say, okay, let's try to put something this, because I don't want to do what you have done before. Yeah.
That's great. Like we all know, the mind is the greatest treasure that we all have. So you don't need to limit yourself in terms of thinking, in terms of creativity. Go beyond, think outside the box, because that's when you can create something that people can look at and appreciate the works that are going, or the works that you can do and put out to the world, because we need to see, and we're able to see the kind of works that Tasha, SB, and Tailoring are able to bring out. Looking nice, looking modern, rare indeed. And it was interesting to see the vintage styles that we had at the Urban Hotel. Reware, like he has said, is we need to make use of whatsoever piece of Chitenge that is there. There's nothing to throw. Thinking, go outside the box. Think like a magician, so that you can all together now create something. Now that you have conquered Kasama's greatest stage,
Wow.
and he shows at the prestigious Urban Hotel, the first hotel that we've just witnessed in Kasama. What is the ultimate dream for Tasha SB? Where do you go from here?
You're prompting me to tell you the plan for next year. I'm not telling you. You can steal my plan. Before I do that, you're already there. So I think the plan is there. Now, that's the question we had to say. We have reached Urban Hotel, That's I don't know if it's a 3 or 4-star hotel. So do we go back? I'm not despiting, but do we go back there? Where do we go from now? So there's a lot of thinking, there's a lot of creativity, and I can assure the people of Kasama and Zambia that next year it's something very crazy. You need to
Out of the world.
It's out of the world. We are going in a, how to call it?
Don't say.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying we are going more of Paris, more of Italy,
more of Paris fashion shows.
Yeah, we are going out of we have already set up with the help of Mr. Copperbelt, who we are still with here in Kasama, trying to come up with the models, model management. I'm sure you saw it on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we have just come up with the Tasha SB model management. Way back, we just asked to bring models in now, but starting from now, we will have this trend under our brand, expose them, teach them different fields, and they'll be more professional because they'll have exposure to different brands. So next year, expect great things happening, great creativity. Just keep your money. For those who didn't sponsor, make sure that you keep your money because next year you're coming back. Yeah,
that's great. It has been a great conversation, and I've learned quite a number of things from you. What are some of the appreciation messages that you can send to different people that helped you achieve the dream that you just had? What maybe you can say those that you can want to appreciate, those that helped or gave a hand in order for you to have a successful event. Any words of appreciation for such partners?
Yeah, we do have. I think I'll begin. You also, yeah. We appreciate Chipo Pick Shop. Yeah, so Chipo Pick Shop did the nails for the models. Yes, she also did makeup for the models. It was great. Imagine we were at her shop at night. We were taking her home around the 24th.
Oh.
Yes. She was just doing nails for the models. You can see the commitment.
Yeah.
And we didn't pay anything. That was free. She sponsored that. Then you also appreciate Coco Farms, who sponsored the models' meals when they had the rehearsals at which place is this? At the Northern Grill. She sponsored us with chicken. Mr. Sefukwe, who sponsored with the drinks. We also had Mrs. Sangajure, who helped sponsored with scones. We had High Class Makeup. She sponsored the models' makeup on the DD. Also, Kasama Bridal Store, they sponsored makeup. We also had Kezia Hairstyle. All the hairstyle you saw for the models, she's the one who did them for free.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you can see that we had a lot. And then you also had Seva Sport, who sponsored meals.
Oh yeah.
Yes, she gave us meals for the models. The models had great meals on that day. They had a nice lunch on that day, sponsored by Seva Sport.
That's great. By the way, we are right at Seva Sport. A very good place in Kasama, a very good chilling place. Come and have good meals.
Yeah.
There's a very good
Breeze.
the breeze is so nice. Everything is so good. It's located just right at the present park. Be sure you'll be able to see Seva Sport. Come through, have interesting meals here. Come and have conversations. Yeah, it's quite a very good venue. Yes,
Yeah, so we really appreciate the people who came on board, because without them it wouldn't have been a successful event. Without them we wouldn't have been here. We also appreciate Catherine. The cake for Loisy was made by Catherine. I'm telling you, that cake was yummy. The cake was nice.
Tasty.
It's so, I don't know, imagine the cake stayed for about 4 days.
Oh yeah.
Not being in the fridge, but it was still fresh.
Was it sponsored?
Exactly.
That's great.
Listen,
Great.
you can't order a cake today. The event is tomorrow. No.
Yeah.
But I ordered the cake today and the event was tomorrow. And on that day, she gave me a discount. So, no, it's your fashion show and it's your girl's birthday. I'll give you a discount. So for me, it felt like a sponsorship. I don't know about Mr. Ba.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
To continue with appreciations, we appreciate Divine TV Media.
Oh yeah.
We appreciate the narrative broadcast. You people have been amazing from the start. The adverts that you did have gone viral. I can mention that.
Yes.
Also to mention our own MJ, who has been, I talked about almost every day. To say I have not known him much from close, but from afar, with good news, of course. But seeing such a person coming to just picture, do everything with you, run around, laugh with you guys, with the models, it's free with everybody. That's the people we want. Kasama has got people who can help. It's just you approaching them and give them the vision. When you give them a vision, they will run with you. Yeah. So I also want to appreciate Bango Uru TV, who sponsored the show. You can see they come all away from and people would think like we paid them, They sponsored that sponsorship. So they came from Sanfia to come and live stream here in Kasama because they believed in our vision.
Yes.
So we also had the official sponsor, Honorable Christopher Sisunga, that really helped us a lot to achieve this, especially where the venue is concerned. He really played a big role. Yes. So we appreciate Honorable, who's aspiring MP candidate for Kasama Central. So I think those are the names. So that we said that we don't have a list of a penny, but we appreciate your effort. Also, Ali Montana, who has sacrificed whatever he was doing in Cover Belt. He came a week before to come and just be with models, train them, and try to finalize the issue of model management because he's specialized in those areas. So we appreciate the YVI who came from Lusaka to come here for the first time. And they sponsored us. Miss Nipa came from Lusaka to come, and I'm sure you saw her on the runway. I'm not sure if you were in by that time. So she came from Lusaka. She had the exams
On Monday.
on Monday, but she sacrificed to reach on Saturday, walk the runway, buy a ticket, go back. So you can see how sacrifice people are doing. So let's take
And
this.
so Samuel Mugala.
Yeah, Samuel
guess what?
Gala, he's not even a politician, but he bought 5 VIP tickets.
Not even a politician.
I told him to say,
Politician don't buy.
no, I'm not saying that, but he's not standing anything, but he just bought. He's an individual I saw buying 5
Yeah.
VIP tickets for
Interesting.
friends,
Interesting.
and it's not easy for an individual to buy for friends.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so this is what we need for Kasama. This is one. Let's just work together and support while the vision rise. Yeah.
That's great. It's been quite a very good conversation, and what a spectacular way to kick off our return. And Tasha SB has just proven to us that fashion isn't just merely about clothes.
No.
It's a story of resilience, deep cultural roots, and actually skying massive heights. You know, they brought something that we didn't actually expect. To our listeners out there, we are officially back. Make sure you hit the subscribe, follow, and also share to others so that they can also learn from the conversation that we just had with Tasha SB Tailoring and Design. These are the people behind Tasha SB Tailoring, the visionaries carrying the vision of Tasha SB and actually running it to greater heights. It's been a very great conversation, and make sure until next time, keep telling your stories. We, as a narrative podcast, we were right there at the Urban Hotel trying to capture different moments and interview different people, trying to hear from them a view of how the show was at the Urban Hotel. This is one of the prestigious hotels that we have in Kasama, and indeed, people gave it a word to how Tasha SB Tailoring and Design presented the 2026 Chitenge Fashion Show. These are some of the people that we talked to that attended the fashion show, and they had great things to talk about. Let's hear from them. Welcome to 2026 Rewatch Chitenge Fashion Show right here in Kasama. This Chitenge Rewatch Fashion Show in 2026, it's been brought to you by Tasha SB Tailoring and Design. This is a brand that is based right here in Kasama, and this fashion show is right here at the Urban Hotel of Northern Province, Kasama. And interesting, Tasha SB and Tailoring is a brand that is based in Kasama, like I said, and it's doing great wonders and great works out here. And we're looking forward to actually more works coming from them, because yeah, you know, it's not easy to host something like a Chitenge fashion show like this one, even at Urban Hotel, a prestigious hotel in Kasama. Vintage Chitenge Reward Fashion Show indeed, right here at Urban Hotel. And joined by me is Lucy Kaunda, a resident of Kasama and somebody who has attended and witnessed the 2026 Reward Chitenge Fashion Show. Lucy, having attended this show, how would you describe the 2026 Reward Chitenge Fashion Show?
Thank you so much. And firstly, this is my first attendance of such an event.
Interesting.
And from the way I have seen it and how it was prepared, it looks like a success, because they are really defining the theme for this year, which is vintage. So it's really exciting for me, and I look forward to more events like this one.
That's interesting. What words of advice would you give to the youths of Northern Province who maybe shun away from attending such events like fashion show because maybe of different views that they have about fashion senses and the like? What words can you encourage them so that next time, as Tasha SB holds such an event, they should attend?
So, fashion is a learning process, and we are learning every day. It's not that there is someone who is perfect with fashion. So I'm encouraging youths from Northern Province, because Northern Province is very wide. If we can have people from Mbala, from Senga, from Luwingu, Kaputa, Mporokoso, Nsama, to come and showcase what their districts are capable of doing, to come and showcase to us the different cultures they experience in their communities, in their districts. It's going to be a really a good benefit for Northern Province, and Northern Province will be put on the map. I think we should get the culture of Easterners, the Westerners, how they celebrate their culture. Look at how they celebrate in Chwala, how they celebrate Kuomboka. So if we can embrace such activities and such behaviors, then our province is going to be put on the map, and next will just be like on an international map where we'll have Tasha SB showcase their sense of fashion to the world. Let's say they can even go to China, they can go to the States, just to showcase about Northern Province. And that's what I'm looking forward to personally.
Okay, that's interesting, and all credit goes to Tasha SB Tailoring, a brand based here in Kasama, which is doing great wonders, and they're the ones who have hosted us today at Urban Hotel. What words can you leave the Northern Province youths with? Those who haven't attended this fashion show, those who've attended this fashion show, and those who hope to attend the next coming fashion show, what words can you leave them with?
Let's be on the lookout for such events, and social media is being used in a good way, especially with such an event, because I saw it on social media. So let's pay attention to what they post on social media for like such events. And soon we'll be having the Northern Glow, which is Mr. and Miss Kasama. So I think I'm encouraging all the youths in Kasama, Northern Province, to come and experience such events, and they can learn one or two things.
That's interesting. That has been Lucy, a resident of Kasama, and somebody who's so passionate about Rewire Chitenge fashion shows. It's 2026 Rewire Chitenge fashion show hosted right here at Urban Hotel Kasama, and joined right now is Lono TV presenter. Can you describe yourself? Tell us who you are.
Okay, so my name is Clarius JR. I'm a presenter at Lono TV. Yeah, media personnel. Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. That's great. Being part of this Rewire Chitenge fashion show, and you having attended this event at Kasama Urban Hotel, how can you describe the event right now?
Okay, so first of all, before I even describe the event, allow me to say what I'm wearing right now is an outfit tailored or designed by Tasha SB themselves. So that is something I would love to credit them for. Then secondly, if you look at today's event, this is something that you would say has never happened in Kasama before. Tasha SB has been hosting the Chitenge Rewire for a long time, but according to me, this must be the biggest amongst all the Rewire Chitenges that we've had. If you just check out the number of people that were here, the caliber of people that were here, you can tell to say this is a way to go for Kasama. So kudos to Tasha SB. This is a brand that is really doing tremendously well in Kasama.
Interesting. In as much as fashion is concerned, how would you describe people's, I've seen people dressed differently today, different fashion. Is it because of vintage, or how would you describe the fashion sense that you've seen today?
Okay, so the fashion sense that I've seen today is quite diverse. For me, I don't like stressing a lot. Okay. So when I heard I could wear something that is Chitenge, my mind just took me to something that Tasha SB tailored for me. But if you look at the fashion sense here, I would say people have really turned out in numbers, and they have done very well. You could look at an outfit and then you're like, wow, am I really in Kasama, really? People have dressed very well here. People have really tapped into the theme. Yeah, so I would say people really understood the theme when it comes to vintage, the models themselves, the outfits that were displayed on the runway. Bruh, I can tell you, people that didn't come for this show, they really missed out. And next time, whenever they hear there is a Chitenge Rewire fashion show, they must buy tickets and come for this show.
Interesting. Such encouraging words coming from Kadias, who is Lono TV presenter and also a media personality based here in Kasama. Interestingly, what are your last words for the youths of Northern Province? What would you love to encourage them and tell them so that next time as we host, as Tasha SB and Design Tailoring presents another fashion show, why do you think youth should take an opportunity to come and attend such an event?
Okay, so first of all, the Tasha SB Tailoring and Design is a youth brand. That is one thing I must tell them. This is for them. Such a Chitenge Rewear fashion show it's their event, so they need to take advantage of it. Secondly, if you look at the people that were displaying fashion there, those are youths. So youths need not to relent when it comes to such kind of events. These are the kinds of events that can sell out Kasama. These are the kinds of events that can make Kasama become what people, first of all, people think Kasama is a village. So with such kind of events, if we support such kind of events as youths, we are going to change the perception of Kasama. So they need not to relent when it comes to such events. They should attend. They must attend next time because they have missed out today.
Interesting. That's great words coming from one of the Lono TV presenters. Thank you very much for having you.
Thank you so much, and kudos to you. This is really wonderful.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, joined by me is Justin Wadia.
Yes,
What name have I left, my brother?
Mulenga.
Mulenga.
Yes.
Interesting. How would you describe 2026 Rewatch Chitenge Fashion Show?
2026 Chitenge Rewear Fashion Show, I would describe it in one word, the one that they have even put it in, vintage.
Interesting.
Vintage.
It's really
And
been
vintage, we are talking about something that is old-fashioned but is valuable. And you see, when we come here for this 2026 Chitenge Rewear Fashion, it is just not a reminder of the fashion. If you could see, it is a reminder of the creativity, the energy, and also the motivation of young people, how they are standing up so that they can provide that essential factor that we have been missing in the community. And I'm very happy to see this happening.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
In Kasama, let me say Northern Province at large, we usually do not have a large number of youth turning up for such events, such as the fashion show that we've just had at Urban Hotel, Kasama.
Yeah.
What words can you tell the youths out there who shun away from attending such events?
First of all, I will say, be a prophet. As young people, we need to think like prophets. A prophet is the one who looks at something that happened in the past and reviews what is happening in the present and envisions what is going to happen in the future. So young people must stand out to be prophets. They have to be prophetic, and by that we cohese it to that word that I stated earlier out. We describe this Chitenge Rewear Fashion Show, vintage. Let us look at what was happening in the past. This Chitenge where it's not only a fashion show, but it is a sign of how somebody has a conviction about what is going to happen in the future. So young people have to think what was there, what is now, and now we predict what is to come in the future. That's why we are getting lost. It is because we are not envisioning what happened in the past. And these events are the ones that are going to show us on how important even our culture is, how we have to embrace it in the society.
That's very interesting coming from Justin Walia Mulenga, a youth based in Kasama, and interesting words from him.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, having you attended this fashion show 2026 at Urban Hotel, what words can you give to Tasha SB? What words of encouragement? What would you want them to improve on next time? Having attended this fashion show at Urban Hotel.
Okay, for me, I will say thank you to Tasha. These events are the ones that we need, not only as young people, but people are living in a society that is filtrated by artificial intelligence, by advanced technology, and things that are making it possible for us to lose our values and our cultures. For me, I will just say thank you. The only thing that I have to improve on for now, it is to create another event like this one.
Interesting.
We want another event like this one.
Interesting.
Bigger, better as usual, so that we can always embrace this beautiful arena of fashion and conviction in the true coming of value in the society.
Interesting. What words can you leave the youths of Northern Province with you having attended this event. What words can you leave them with?
Please, my fellow youths, it's a cry that let us be visionaries. Let us always have a vision. And that vision, let us not just keep it in our pockets or in our heads. We have the power, we have the knowledge. Let us put it out there. Let us try to embrace the little things that we have. We cannot start by acquiring wealth, then we create the visions that we have. We can create the visions that we have using the knowledge that we get from our experiences with the power that we have within us. Please, my fellow youths, I implore you to come on board with all the visions. Let us all be visionary, especially the youths in Northern Province. Let us be out there. Let us stand out. Let us show that we also have that zeal, that enthusiasm to create, to make, and also to show to the world that we are valuable, we are more than what we are more than capable.
Interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Justin Bwadia Mulenga, a youth of Northern Province. Thank you, and it's been a pleasure having you.
Always a pleasure to see you,
Thank you
my
very
brother.
much, my brother. Welcome to Kasama. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Can you just tell us about yourself? Just something about yourself so the audience can know you.
Okay. My name is Harry Montana Ngenda. Yeah, founder of the Harry Ngenda Foundation.
Interesting.
Yeah, Harry Ngenda Foundation Development Zambia.
Interesting.
Also CEO of Red Diamond Clothing Line.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm from Kitwe to be specific.
Okay.
And the current Mr. Copperbelt.
Interesting. That's good. Good to know you. Welcome to 2026 Chitenge Fashion Show right here in Kasama, which is hosted at Urban Hotel, one of the prestigious places that you have right here in Kasama. How would you describe the atmosphere right here at the fashion show?
Wow, the atmosphere here is pretty amazing compared to the other time which I came here. Like when I came here last time, it was quite low. But this time, we try to do anything we can to promote culture from the Copper Belt to the northern, and to sell whatever which is here to Saka and Zambia in particular.
Interesting.
Yeah, I like I love the vibe. I love everything. Yeah.
That's great. So, from the kind of works that you've seen from Copper Belt and elsewhere that you've moved to, what some of the encouragements that you can give to the people that have hosted this 2026 Chitenge Fashion Show, which is Tasha SB Tailoring, a brand which is based here in Kasama. What are your words of encouragement to them?
My words of encouragement to Tasha SB. Tasha SB is the brand. I would say it is now the biggest in the northern circuit of Zambia. That's the fact. Like you cannot compete with it.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah,
Big ups to
they
Tasha
have
SB.
sent the bar down to the central Zambia, like around. And the only encouragement I can give them is that keep on doing what you are doing. I always tell Tasha and SB that in the next few years you're gonna debut in the capital city of Zambia.
Interesting.
Zambia is gonna know about SB. Zambia is going to know about Kasama. Yeah.
That's great. What can be your last words for Kasama residents who have seen you maybe for the first time and hoping to see you next for coming events? What words can you leave them for?
Yeah, what I can tell them, especially to the young people who are watching, is that it is okay to feel sad and disappointed, but know that it's going to be okay. And at the same time, you can chase your dreams. It doesn't matter where you come from. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you come from, you can be anything. They can chase dreams. They can start from the ground until they rise. They can do anything, literally. One day, the work will pay off. Just keep on being you. Just keep on doing yourself. Otherwise, the society will keep on talking. So if you keep on following what they are telling you, you will never succeed in this life. Yeah.
Interesting. That has been Montana, Mr. Copperbelt, Zambia, and right here at Urban Hotel, just from speaking to us. Interestingly, so great encouragements coming from Montana. Thank you very much for coming through and hoping to see you next.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
To see me next time here.
Sure, see you. Monsivile, a resident of Northern Province, actually Kasama to be particular, and also the CEO of the Hub Stationery. Brother, having attended this event, how would you describe the atmosphere?
My brother, this was an amazing event. Yeah, it was very, very big event
and I've never seen this in Kasama district, particularly.
Interesting.
Yeah, Northern Province, it has been an awesome thing. Of enjoyed actually, yes. Yeah.
That's great coming from one of the people that have attended this event and actually witnessed the great works that have been shown out here at Urban Hotel as the venue for 2026 Chitenge Fashion Show.
Exactly.
Have you ever attended any other fashion show, or this is your first time?
No, actually, I've been missing out ever since they started the same Rewatch Denge fashion show. But I was like, let me attend this one. And this was the 5th edition. And I was glad because I took part of the same event. It was so awesome. It was my first time actually to attend. Answering to your question, it was my first time to attend Denge Rewatch fashion show. Yes.
That's interesting. Having partnered and been part of this 2026 Rewatch Chitenge Fashion Show, going forward, what encouragements or what words of appreciation can you give to Tasha SB Tailoring?
First and foremost, I would encourage people out there, let's try to help one another, to support one another. Whenever you're trying to host anything, to have an event, let's try to support one another, yeah, for us to go up and there as Kasama district in at large Northern Province. Let's try to support one another. It's all about supporting. That's why you can get on top there. Yes.
That's great, Solomon. Being the CEO of the Hub Stationery, where can people find your works? How can they access you?
Okay, thank you very much for that question. They can just access me. I'm basically located in Lukupa, just the town of Lukupa College of Nursing. That's where I'm being found currently. Soon to be in town, and Luwingu will soon open the shops that side. Open the stores in Luwingu, and town center will have two stores. Yeah.
Interesting. What words can you leave the Northern Province youths with?
The only words, the last words I can tell is let's support one another. Just like I mentioned earlier, technology is good. As we all know where the world is moving, it's full of technology. Let's try to implement everything by doing which is coming in. Yeah, everything is all about technology. Let's try to support everything we're doing in our community, wherever we are. Technology is the way to go.
That's interesting. Being great words coming from Solomon Sivile, a resident of Northern Province, like I've said, and also CEO of the Hub Stationery. Support him, support us, support Tasha SB Tailoring, because together we can do it. Together we can achieve it. Indeed, prestigious indeed. It's been a great event right here at Urban Hotel, and joined
by Jopic Art Collection. My name is Kasokolo Simnyola, and I have my colleague here. Can introduce himself?
Well, actually, my name is Geoffrey Piri. We are a company which is the area on mentioned Jopic Arts Collection. This is a company which is aimed at making brandings and enforcing the art through culture, through making some stunning artwork such as painting, interior designing, sculpture, as well as the mural paintings. So it is a company which is wide in terms of bringing about the people in a rightful position, trying to determine the skills which is being embraced by people actually, especially the youths. So it is a type of company which has a very big movement, so to speak, and to inculcate the knowledge with the young ones and the youth at all.
Interesting. Talking of culture, how would you describe the paintings that you have right now in relation to culture?
Okay, so basically, this one is explaining a dream. Huh? So this is just an expression of a dream, where we have the feet that can lead someone to a greater success.
Interesting.
This one is the secret behind the pride. So this is the secret which is being modified by this woman here, wearing a chitenge to embrace the culture.
Interesting.
So this woman here is actually important with this picture, because when this woman is here, then the culture will predict this is Africa.
Interesting.
Yes. This one now is the Nyau dancer, which is presenting a certain tribe or a culture. So this is specifically Nchwara ceremony. So by virtue of being, you can just see and judge say the Nchwara ceremony is being presented by the culture preservation, which has been there from then up to now. Yes.
Okay, that's so interesting. Learning from you, Jopic
Art Collection.
Jopi Collection Arts. That's interesting. Having you attended this 2026 fashion show, how would you describe the atmosphere?
So, frankly speaking, for me, it is my first time to attend the event, and I think it is really, really amazing. I've experienced something new about the modeling stuff. All along, I just thought maybe it's just other event, but also it is a bridge that is building culture and modern arts together, to be precise. So I really appreciate it, and I'm honored to present the gift to Tasha SB, Fashion and Design.
That's interesting. Where can people find your works?
Okay, so basically, we are freelance artists, but the exact location is actually Kasama Girls Secondary School. That is where we're found. We are teachers of art.
Interesting.
For more details, actually. So, we are planning to build our studio, especially when this art movement is being sponsored or helped by various kind of stakeholders, so to speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. What words can you leave the youths of Northern Province, those who have come to learn about your art, and actually even those people that haven't attended this event and hopefully they hope to attend the next event? What words can you leave them with?
Okay, the final words that I can leave with the people is that we learn through seeing. Learning is an ongoing process. So we learn by getting inspired. So such events, they are very, very important, especially to that youth who is in the street roaming around. Actually, each and every person has got a skill. It's just a matter of embracing it.
Interesting.
Yes. Yeah. So this program here has taught us to say we need to go a mile apart in embracing our culture in Zambia. Yeah. Thank you so much.
That's interesting. What are your last words, brother?
My last words would be to the young youth out there, girl, boy, please, let's ensure that we participate in this culture movement, because it is what will help us to get where we want to be. And we shouldn't forget where we have come from as our roots. So tradition is key, and as they say, a country without culture and art is a dead country. So thank you very much, and I pray that those who haven't participated to this event, next time, God see you through so that you can be part of it. Thank you.
Interesting. That's great. That has been youths of Northern Province who are doing great works. Let's connect. Let's market each other so that next time as we host another Rewatch Chitenge fashion show, we should have great numbers coming through from the youths of Northern Province. This has been... Here is the CEO of Tasha SB and Tailoring and Design. Welcome to this show. I welcome you also once again. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, and thank you so much.
That's nice. Tell us, who is the CEO of Tasha SB and Tailoring?
This is me. This is the CEO of Tasha SB Tailoring and Design. This is your girl. My full names are Natasha Cholakaninga. I am a Mrs. actually.
Interesting.
And I'm a mother. Yes.
Okay, that's great. How would you describe the 2026 Rewatch Chitenge fashion show?
Speechless.
Great.
Speechless. That is the word.
Interesting.
This is awesome. This is massive. This is great. Guys, we have done it. This is what we have been preaching about all over again. It is finally done and dusted.
That's interesting. That's great.
It has been awesome.
That's interesting. How would you describe the atmosphere right here at Urban Hotel?
It's amazing.
Interesting.
Do you know that the manager was like shocked?
Oh.
It was like, you guys are so noisy.
Really?
Is this how your shows are? And we said, yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's amazing. The atmosphere is overwhelming.
That's actually so interesting to learn about the 2026 Rewatch Chitenge fashion show, which is happening right here at Urban Hotel.
Exactly.
I can say the atmosphere is so energetic. It's so, you can't even describe the atmosphere right here at Urban Hotel. CEO, how would you describe just people's dressing, their outfits that they've put up today? How would you describe that?
It's vintage.
Really?
We get an assignment They understood the assignment, they went for it, and they nailed it.
Interesting.
Exactly.
That's good. By the way, you look nice too.
Thank you.
What are your last words for the people who hear to you after this fashion show?
All I can say is thank you so much, guys, for your support. We appreciate you for turning out in numbers. Thank you so much for being there for us, for supporting us, for standing in there for us. Thank you, Kasama. In September, we are coming back with the Ulubemba Fashion Show. Don't forget.